Do you smell what the friend is cooking? Welcoming you back to Crypto's Juiciest News. We're looking at a Bitcoin price at around $61,000, friends. Let's have a look at that Bitcoin price chart. We are right here. This is exactly where we want to be, by the way. This is exactly what markets do. They come down. They do like this little Jiminy thing. No, we're going to come down. We don't know what's going on. And please just end up somehow, somewhere along the way. That's what we're all praying for. That's the most important part, friends. That's all that matters. Waiting for those wonderful squiggly lines. And you know, Sprinkles, everyone's just going to be stressing out until we finally get some clarity on whatever the hell's going on with the crypto market. But really, at the end of the day, friends, it's all feeling the exact same as every other cycle. It's exactly right. Nothing's changed, man. Literally nothing's changed. I mean, I even have the wonderful fractal here just to show you, like, wow, literally nothing's changed. Not even like price-wise. See, friends, this is the funny part, right? I'm going to play some nice gentle pump music just for these people because they got it wrong. They got it wrong. Cycles repeating literally exactly to the T. Friends, do you remember, you were here, okay? Do you remember the emphatic push by a lot of influencers up here? Bitcoin 72K. You remember that? You remember them saying they just disregard everyone. By the way, I love and appreciate all of them. Thank you. You are my signal, all right? Don't change. That's why I'm not going to tell you any of their names, but I'm just telling you right now, when Bitcoin went up to 73K up here, they said, we're beating the cycle. We're front running the cycle. We're doing way, way, way better. We're way stronger. There's Roca Negra here. They're buying the ETF. They can't get enough of this Bitcoin. We're going to hit 90K, 100K soon. Real soon. You remember that. You all remember that. And I was saying, you know what? I don't know. I feel like it's a bit of a Trojan horse. I feel like nothing else really has changed at all. Do you remember that, friends? Do you remember that? Now we've gone sideways. We have gone sideways. So, you like, I remember clear as day. Remember, friends, how easy it was for them to just say, "Oh, bullocks, they're wrong. They're just wrong. Everything's gonna keep going up." You see that push inside. They were saying, "No, the 4-year cycle doesn't work anymore. We're front running it. We're running earlier. This is different. This cycle's different. We're stronger." If only they watched one of my 3,100 videos where I have told you how people get trapped is when something deviates just a bit more strong earlier in time, just a bit stronger, okay, in a context of the macro-wide things, not just in cycles, in all markets. When it's stronger, they think, oh, well, you know, this thing is different. This thing's going to blow. No. You're just trading a range. You're trading a range, which is a deviation away from his fractal or whatever the hell the model is you're looking at every single time. Look at this. Look at this. We were up here. We were meant to be at 41K. When we were at 70K, we were meant to be at 40K. It was literally, look what ends up happening, and we have both converged. You see that? You can see that. I've just got to make that clear. 73K, we were meant to be, no, not even, friends. Yeah, 73K, we were meant to be 40K, and look what ends up happening. There you go. There you go. We are converging right here. So this will happen at the top, by the way. And yeah, just don't worry, friends. We've got retail's due to arrive soon. Retail's due to arrive. What does retail usually do? Look, the amount of retail people coming in, they buy a lot of cycle 1 coins and narratives, but there is a residual pump in cycle 2 coins and narratives. That's what just happened before. I don't know if it's going to happen again. What are cycle 2 narratives? Everything that pumped in 2020 and 2021. DeFi 1, DeFi 2, gaming, metaverse, NFTs. What else were there, friends? Alternative layer 1s. You have your PulseChain, your Cardano, all these other ones. You know, on average, okay? Obviously, on average. Oracles, Chainlink is part of the Oracles narrative. Those are all old cycled stuff. Now, here's the thing. Obviously, pump. What type of pump? Well, it's not going to look like a pump compared to Pepe, which is a cycle 1 coin, new meme coin stuff. But it is what it is. I mean, like, you know, no one really wants to take the risk because they're scared that they choose the wrong thing. And I get it, man. I get it. You choose the wrong thing, you get blown apart. So, yeah, if you want to stay in your cycle 2 stuff, friends, remember, I have Chainlink, I have other cycle 2 stuff, of course. But I'm just letting you know that you got to temper your expectations when it comes to these. And, yeah, they're safer blue chip, but you never know. You never know. Sometimes these things might just run earlier and faster than you think. Like, think about this, friends. What if, I'll just give you an example here. This is something, okay? This would be, by the way, king results for you, all right? What I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you the Chainlink versus Ethereum ratio. This is Link ETH. You see it right here. By the way, a lot of people like even Ansem, everyone's bearish on it down here. Now, here's the thing. What if in this first old season wave, Chainlink ends up going back up to like somewhere here and it has this run up? You get like 7x on ETH. What if that happens, okay? What if we ended up here, okay? Now, what's funny is we might have old season wave number 1 Imagine something like that happens, okay? You could literally get back your ETH, and you might say, guess what, man? I only know this other stuff. I know this other stuff. You never know, man. What if PulseChain still has not had the Ethereum deployed in? So you know, oh, wow, there's a big bazooka willing to come. You can, like, bunny hop your way in. That'd be insane. Imagine you made, like, let's say conservative. Let's say you made a 4x on Ethereum, on, like, Chainlink or something, whatever it else is. Okay, you made 4x versus Ethereum. Then you rotate into PulseChain, and then Richard Hart pumps it, and it does a 10x from where you enter. Isn't that big? 10x versus ETH. Now you got 40x return on your ETH with one bunny hop. See how powerful that is? That's why these things not moving in sync, it could be to our advantage. But of course, friends, you're trying to catch lightning in a bottle twice. So don't think that's the right thing to do. That's actually hyper gambling mode, and you shouldn't rely on that. Now, the ETH BTC chart, very important. We are so close to flipping, friends. So close. I could just feel it. I can smell it. But man, Ethereum, your third cycle curse. You blow ass, man. You suck. I'm talking about blow ass, like talk about blast in the ass. We'll talk about that soon as well. But man, that just, look, telling you, friends, it's telling you. Hex, don't own it next cycle. Chainlink, don't own it next cycle. Alt layer 1 coins, don't own them next cycle. That's the next cycle, right? For 2028, 2029. That's a long way away, right? Don't own them. You don't want to own them, man. They're going to suck. They're going to disappoint you like this. They're going to, like, be really, really, really laggy. And there's so many others. Gaming, don't own it next cycle. Metaverse, do not own it next cycle. DeFi coins, don't own them next cycle, man. A lot of them going to be poopy McPoops. Look at this third cycle curse. Okay, now here's the thing. You might say, well, what about Bitcoin last cycle? Yeah, Bitcoin was all right, but why? Why was Bitcoin okay last cycle? Because everything else was absolutely filthy. That's why. Okay, Bitcoin did horrendous last cycle. Horrendous. Do you understand that? It went back and it broke below its all-time high. It didn't even touch 100K. It only did like a 3x above the 2017 price. It was filthy. It was completely filthy. It was a complete letdown. The only thing that Bitcoin was able to do was rescue itself. How, friends? How is Bitcoin able to rescue itself? So this is what we're going to learn maybe for the fourth cycle. If we're still around here, we're still friends. Bitcoin ran super early to be like, hey, I'm sorry for screwing you here. I'm actually going to recover early. Instead of, like, taking my time and recover here, I'm going to recover early. See this distance here? All right, we'll give you a bit of a saving grace. So remember that. I know. By the way, it's not just guessing with these cycles. An economist actually wrote about this, I think about 50 years ago, about the crowd and how they participate in cycles and the things that they do. And yeah, cycle 1's the best. But, you know, you've got to be on cycle 1. It's a unicorn. Number 2 is a diminished one, but you can still do good. Number 3 is just a complete flop. People know how to price it in. And then after that's pretty much median. You know what I mean? But there's the thing. Because their expectations were so high, everybody paper hands at the bottom of cycle 3. But then cycle 4 is okay. It's just that it doesn't have a euphoric rise. It rotates back to the median price. And you're seeing it right now. Now, friends, I've got to quickly mention to this. A lot of people believe that the cycle's still over. I'm like, bro, you're a joke if you think the cycle's over. But okay, sweet. If you think the cycle's over, I need you there as well. Thank you very much for being food. We'll play some nice, gentle, bizarre music. And spin the helicopter hat for them. And yeah, here are my top signals, and they haven't pinged. Bitcoin ETF, Ethereum ETF, Andrew Tate launches a coin. I mean, it's kind of funny, like Andrew Tate and now Jason Derulo and all these other ones. But they're all launching coins. Yeah, sweet. Look at the other ones we're waiting for still, okay? US Congress self-bans from stocks. Ty Lopez. Jim Cramer turns bullish. Coinbase, #1 App Store ranking. A meme coin hits 100 billion market cap. It is decidedly so. Here's my cup of orange juice here with 5 ice cubes of heavy. The predictor. Okay, we're just having fun, friends. You know what I mean? I don't really care. You know what, friends? I'll know when the non-believers are starting to enter. Because what I've noticed is when non-believers start to enter, you start seeing their comments in the YouTube comment section. By the way, how are you feeling today, friends? Let me know in the comment section. All of these people start appearing and they haven't watched me from before. The first thing they do is they go, this guy just says up or down so he can be right and then try to scam us later. They got no idea. That's how everybody scamming. I don't really care. It's for our own protection, friends. That's what it is. What it is. Okay, it's just like, you know, you don't know which way the car's coming when you cross the road. You got to look left and right. They're like, look at you. You look left and right because you want to know which way the direction is coming so you can tell us you knew which way. No, it's not about that, man. It's literally just so you protect yourself, okay? You think of a doomsday scenario. All right, if it happens, I'm not paper hand selling because I predicted it, okay? I predicted it would happen, therefore you predicted it would end as well. And then, okay, if something goes super euphoric, that's going to be a top signal, not a start of the next 5-year bull market type of signal. That's important. Now, friends, we recently had another VC airdrop from Blast in the Ass. So Blast in the Ass, it's trading at like 2.5 billion fully diluted. Now, if you watch my videos, I literally, like hours ago, I've made my video saying expose the VC industry and all these. You know, I've made a lot of these videos out here like that. You know what I've pretty much done, friends, for you, by the way. You know, to tell you about everything I've been telling you. You know, I've single-handedly shot myself in the foot, and now I won't be allowed into any of their trash scam projects. But you know what? That's how much I believe in you, in me, in us in the trenches. Because I know we have to be tapped in ourselves to understand where demand is coming from. I understand the people. We are the people. You and me, okay? I represent the people. We are the people, friends. Yes, I'm just a peanut brain, but do you like peanuts? I do. So look, this is the thing. They need us. They pretend they don't need us. They need us. Without users, you are nothing. Okay? Think about all the racists and like boomers and all the people who just occupy Facebook, for example. Facebook needs them. They need that to be the breeding ground of their activity. They need them there. If they're not there, businesses won't advertise, okay? They need, same thing in crypto. They need people there. And these people don't let anyone in. It's the most important part. An overhyped VC scam L2 project that was shielded on every mainstream influencer channel in exchange for insider deals. Okay, so that's pretty much Blast in the Ass. And I made a joke here. Here you go. One of the just charged. Okay, now it's bounced up here to like 2.4 cents. But you just get to see. We're just having fun with the candles here. Now, this is what, look at this. You could just basically see from like industry titans, if you will. Wow, Blast is only trading at 2 billion. Given how the previous layer 2 has been trading at launch, I would have expected 5 billion. The days of highly anticipated infrastructure projects trading at more than 20 billion at launch are probably over. It seems like retail learned their lessons already. Kobe, there's no point in me doing part 2 of my low float high FDV article because high FDVs instantly stopped. So pretty much, I remember I made my video. I'm like, oh wow, Kobe's writing about something I was speaking about over a year ago, because they're like, oh, we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. No, dude, just show me the incentives. I'll tell you the outcome straight away. You know what I mean? So there's also, unfortunately, shout out to Mr. Bread Toast. He lost over 100 grand playing around on Blast and not a single wallet qualified for the airdrop. But it wasn't their fault. It's kind of like his mistake here. He apparently, I did not link the wallets. 100% my fault for not paying attention. But yeah, friends, look, if you want to know what these things, what they're doing is, friends, they're trying to scam everyone. So what they do is, you lock up your yield of Ethereum, you get the Ethereum yield, but then they give you points, and the points translate into something. Now, here's the thing. During those 3 months, though, of when you did it, you missed out on the alt season that we just had. So your Ethereum was locked up for 100 days. I'm not even sure, like, longer than that. There's a 100-day period, but yeah, whatever it is. Okay, so you're locked up. Your Ethereum is locked up. Now, here's the thing. They give you 100% or 60% APR, maybe 60%, but that's only over 100 days. So really, you got like 18% return. So think about this. You have 1 ETH, you put it in there, you will earn 1.18 ETH back. Okay, so you get 0.18 ETH back. Think about that. However, if you deployed that ETH, you just bought any of the meme coins, I mean, you make at least, say, a 3x on your ETH. So you will get back 3. Now compare, so your profit is compare 0.18 up to 2, which is a 10x difference. You see what I mean? And that you just made a shitty little 3x, by the way. But why do they do this? Okay, so why do they do this? Well, obviously what they do, friends, is they try to get you to participate so then they can go back to other scam VCs and exchanges and whatever the hell it is they're doing and funds. And they say, oh, we have hundreds of thousands of people participating. They're here to support Blast in the Ass. And then they use your numbers. You are the users that they go and shill out there so they can get more broker deals and they can basically find ways to dump on everyone to get the liquidity into the chain. Now, of course, they're not going to say it like that. They're going to go, oh, there's a roadmap. No, there's projects coming in. No, there's developers. There's a guy who says, good morning. Good morning. There's a guy in the office who says good morning every day. You know what I mean? That guy. So those are things they got to pay for. All right. Now, ultimately, at the end of the day, who cares what I think? The market's going to choose. And what's the market chosen? The market says, oh, guess what? We don't like that you've been taking advantage of people this whole time. Okay. And yeah, I joke here, but I'm actually serious. Blast is trading at 2 billion. It should be less than 100 million, about 95% low. I'm not even joking for that, bro. All you coins all you VC scum piece of trash, you all do the same thing, okay? You mint yourself the coins. You're like a Federal Reserve. You mint yourself the coins, okay? But then you just start dumping straight away. You send your coins to Wintermute, which I've been revealing. I call them Winter Poop. No one knew who they were until I started talking about them. Basically, nobody on YouTube ever talks about them. I'm one of the first guys to talk about these Winter Poop people. Go look it up, friends. Go look up Wintermute, Winter Poop. They're the ones, man, they take deals, they just start dumping the crap out of everything. Every single coin that's affiliated with them, dump. And friends, it's all the same VC circle fest. It's all the people who get it, oh, there's a respected individual and they know people. Yeah, well, guess what, bro? I don't care how respected you are. I don't care how smart you think you are. I know for a fact you need users, okay? And 95% of us are retarded, okay? So unless you appeal to a retard like me, you ain't getting anywhere because you guys can sit around and play marbles and Yu-Gi-Oh cards, right? And just circle jerk each other. Okay, sweet. Do that by yourselves in the lunchroom. We don't care, okay? We're taking our ball, going playing in the park. That's what the people are pretty much doing. And they're choosing that, friends. That's what the market is saying this. It's not me saying I want this or whatever. It's just the market's choosing it. And guess what? Just unfortunately, they're just choosing like, you know, meme coins. That's what they chose. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and argue with it. Now, friends, I've got to put this your way. There is 9 days left to the StationX fundraising thing to end. This is StationX free. Here we have it here. StationX, there's 9 days left. And you have all the description here. So once it's done, so Mr. Toeshit has told me, this is one of the founders, real name, okay? Mr. Toeshit has told me that once it's done, we're not even extending it. He goes, screw it. Basically, it's their way of saying, nah, screw it. If people don't want to participate, we'll just go fill it up with someone else. Okay, that's sweet. I'll just let you know, friends. By the way, interesting as well. So there's about 200,000 left for spots if you want to participate. Remember all the details there. It's actually utility. If you want, they've got users. We've got users on the platform. We've raised money on them before, so we know everything works. It's in the same field as Crypto Kobe, another billionaire. Now, this is very interesting, right? I remember, friends, back in 2020, I promise you, all right, I don't have to promise you. You can go back. We have proof. Nothing filled here. You see that? Right before the run, nothing filled. And then only after the Bitcoin run, the final bull market wave, every single ICO was filling like hotcakes. So here, everything filled. This, nothing filled. And obviously, what's filling? Okay. They release a spot. Oh, we're trying to raise $300,000. Friends, I'm not joking. There were these projects that, like, they ended up doing, I'm not joking, like 50x, 30x, 20x in a very short amount of time. They were not filling whatsoever in 2020 at all. Like, they were asking for 500 grand. They'd get like 30K back then. I know, it's a full you sound like, no way. Yeah, that's right. Right before that big Dogecoin mania thing, nothing was filling, nothing. And everybody thought, oh my gosh, is the bull market ever going to continue? Is anything ever going to move again? No one ever knew altcoins would ever move again, friends. People thought, oh, well, Bitcoin's just going to take over. So yeah, it's funny. It's the exact same thing we are right now today. Nothing fills. But then if you print Bitcoin at 130K, you won't find anything unfilled. Everyone's just going to have to want to rush in. And guess what? You're probably wondering, like, how will people participate if the cycle's going to be over soon by then? There's going to be a new narrative, and it's going to trap everyone all over again. Countries, funds, Dogecoin ETF, and they're like, oh, then they're going to start pushing it and say, oh, why this cycle might run longer than you think. Those types of, like, words and stuff here and there. And yeah, we'll see. But if we don't get the euphoria, I'm not getting out. Just because we like go to the top of range, I'm not getting out. I want to see euphoria, friends. You never know. Friends, we could like, instead of getting euphoria, maybe we get like excited and then we just get a reset. And then we get excited again and we get a reset. And it might be controversial now. You never know. I might come to and go, friends, I know we're due for the cycle to be done now, but we never went euphoric. We never went euphoric. And now what does euphoria mean in crypto markets? Look, I believe, friends, every one of you, all of us, if the markets dropped 50% today, everything, Bitcoin, Ethereum, everything else, I have faith in you to not cheat your bags. I honestly do. From the bottom of my heart, I know you won't. You won't let us down. All of you will be like, nah, you maybe come to my Telegram, be like, ah. And I'm like, I know, spin the helicopter hat. But you just won't cheat your bags. I know that. I can feel it. I believe in you. However, at some point, more people will enter and then we'll have a different conversation. Well, I'm going to say, friends, I think about 20% of you will cheat. Okay, that's when we start to get the non-believers in. Okay, I'm just letting you know, we have been infected with some soy-infused hands. Okay, but they don't know what being tested means yet. That's not coming. That's not here. Okay, everyone's still on board. But then eventually, if it gets euphoric, friends, if it gets euphoric, that's when I can say, friends, you and I know that, yeah, about 70 to 90% of people who joined in the past 3 months who made this price go up, they're all a bunch of frauds and they're all going to sell the lows. All of them. I don't trust a single one of them. That's a completely different conversation. We are not there yet. But until then, we can have some fun. In crypto, you want to nibble on that low-hanging fruit. I only hunt for deep value. I do not want to see the majority of people agree with me or like the coins that I'm in. Who remembers this girl? She's like a Bitcoin girl. She infiltrated the Bitcoin world. Yay! Yummy, yummy, yummy. That's what it is, friends. You can't have everyone agree with you because the markets. That's the... Look at the first comment by Toby. Slut. I don't know. Ah, man. Good times here, friends. Good times. You know, once you start to learn personalities on Twitter, I'm not joking. It's the greatest TV show on earth. It really is. It's high school drama with smart people, with memes. It's something special. And now you throw in crypto to it. I'm telling you now, friends, like think about it. Everyone says, oh, when I make all my money, I'm going to retire and I'm going to leave and on a holiday. No, you're not, bro. Firstly, you're not going to make as much money as you think. And secondly, you're going to be bored or faster than you think. You're going to come right back into the arena because you're going to realize everything else sucks by comparison. And only then when you understand that, you realize, oh, crypto ain't going to zero ever. It's just going to keep onboarding people. Check this unfortunate thing, friends. This is how not to trade. So, of course, friends, as you're watching, like, for example, like, you know, you're watching Richard Hart coins. You're like, oh, man, can we finally get a pump? Can you please move up? You're looking at the price charts. Same as everything else, friends. Everything else besides, I guess, Solana price decent, BNB price decent. You know, Injective Protocol almost round trip. Like, it's dropped a big amount. So, see, friends, this is a crazy part. I've got to show you this thing as well. This just really got to show you this. So yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, well, you know, the Richard Hart coins and everything's down 100%. Okay, but look at INJ, friends. Look how much of a fake out this was, okay? Look at this, okay? You went up, broke the cycle early, okay? And now you drop 64, 65%, 50% anyway. Now, here's the thing. It's still good because from the bear market low, you're still up 10x. That's amazing, right? But most of these people bought in last year. Yeah, they're up 2.5x. See what I mean? That's what a lot of people got in here last year, May. They weren't believers in 2022. You see that? So it's just, you went in super early and then you just crashed right back through 65% drop like everything else. Okay. And is it going to continue? Well, look, I'll tell you right now. I went and we checked the stats. If your coin breaks out early of a high, it does not guarantee you're going to be the big winner. Not a guarantee. There are many coins that would be like first to run. Okay. And then they don't end up being the big winner. For example, XRP in 2017 was late to break its all-time high. Late. And then it did 500x anyway. And things that broke the all-time high fast with Bitcoin, yeah, Ethereum went up, but there were other coins that did it fast as well. They only had one wave in them. They sucked in the second wave completely. They could never even re-break their all-time high against BTC. You see that? But I didn't know that, but I'm looking at it. That's why I know, friends, everything's a fake out. Everything's like, oh my gosh, just because you're running early doesn't mean you're great. But what do people in crypto say? They go, no. They'll say, no, this is clearly adoption. This is clearly the right way, the righteous way. And look, you're holding all these coins, friends. You're seeing this. Of course, we have the big part of the PulseChain community watching. Everything is still here. I just drew this as like fancy schmancy, you know what I mean? But this is the weekly super trend. It's more than 10% below day one sack. We need to flip it. Look, it's going to take a while, man. That's why I have it on weekly charts. Weekly charts, going to take a while. All these weekly candles have to print. However, friends, I mean, like if you check this out, look what this unfortunate person did. Look at this 500 grand loss. Okay, look at this 550K loss. You can see the green Bs, the buys. You can see it right now. B. Look, bought all the way up. This coin, Dore. I don't know what it is. Maybe another celebrity meme coin. And then rugged. They rugged it, friends. They dumped all of this rug. Insiders dumping. And they have this very, very sad, friends. But look, this happens to... Solana's just a Jeet chain, man. It's a Jeet chain, okay? And look, a lot of the times, you're probably wondering, well, can't this happen on Ethereum too? They do, man. They do, just not this rate. Friends, we can... Look, the PulseChain meme coins and altcoins, okay, out here, these beautiful, beautiful coins, they mimic the strong coins on Ethereum, Okay, and how do I know this? Because we're in the trenches. By the way, Pika, please. It'll be funny if you break up, brother. Oh, just send it to 200 million market cap. The people, Vince, this is how much I believe in my heart with this coin. You understand? The people will understand that there is an infinite love and friendship between Pikachu and the pineapple guy. Pikachu loves pineapples and pineapples love Pikachu, and the world is going to understand that by the time this cycle is done. You understand? All right, you know this. But what a display of strength, by the way. Like, this is so funny. We're not. Oh, wait till they see the pineapples coming out. This is DickWifButt on a drop as well. But friends, I got to just remind you as well. I want to click through like 30 coins and show it to you quickly, but my computer keeps restarting and I can't record these videos over and over again. You know how many times I've recorded a video for like 30 minutes for you, and then like in 29 minutes, computer restarts. I've got to record it over and over and over again. So I just got to be careful with the amount of tabs I open. And yeah, I'm not joking. I have like 490 tabs open, and I even have an app called Suspender, which suspends them in the background, and it still blows up. I can only have like 10 things open at once. And I have 32 gigs of RAM, by the way, because it's intensive. It's all the chart programs like Deck Screener. These things like are very, very intense. You can't slow them down. You can't even minimize their process. Oh, man, it's very annoying. These are the things I do, but this is bull market stuff. That's how I know, oh, it's getting the bull market. My computer keeps crashing. Everything keeps blowing up. That's how I know. DickWifButt is on a dip here. This is, by the way, I've got to mention, friends, it's on a dip here. Sweet, 56%. When I say DickWifButt, I mean anything on PulseChain, friends, they're cheap. You want your Peter, you want your Teddy Bear, you want your Troper, go for it. Freedom of Peach, all of these, it's beautiful. Because at the end of the day, man, look, yes, unless you want to play this game of trading where you just blow 500 grand getting rugged, that's the thing, man. These coins on PulseChain, they are mimicking the strength of them. Also, friends, I want to be a big shout out to Julien Assange. He received 500k donation from a single anonymous guy, and then I think it was his private jet paid for. Okay, there's actually a video of him running out there. Julien Assange received 500k anonymous Bitcoin. Will he pump out bags? I say yes, because I am long the altcoins. It's just me having fun as well. But yeah, that's pretty much what it comes down to, friends. Also, WikiLeaks, they believed in Bitcoin for a long time. I remember hearing about it a long time ago. I think in 2017 they made a tweet about that went onto the mainstream news. That's how one of the first places I kind of heard about crypto, hearing about like WikiLeaks talking about Bitcoin going up and doing stuff, and I didn't know what it was. I'm like, oh, what is this? What's going on? So you need to. Here's the thing, friends. I've heard about crypto places, but I can't remember how. Do you want to know how I actually really got into crypto? It's when I heard people who I used to trade with, they used to trade the same products I was trading, and they blew their account. They'd lose like 20 grand, 40 grand. They literally blew their whole account. They couldn't do it. But for some reason, I had the skill to do it. I don't know why. I'm just a peanut brain, okay? Then they left. I don't hear about them for 2 years. Then I hear a rumor they're trading Bitcoin and they're having $50,000 months. And one guy had made like 400 grand in a month. Someone else had made like 260k. And these were people who I knew couldn't trade. And that's when I was like, all right, I'm learning about this crypto thing right now. If they can make money, anyone can make money. I remember thinking that to myself. Okay, that's it. That's it. It's time to take these things seriously. Think about it. That's me, because as a trader, I'm imagining the green candles of their P&L. It was the green candles. I'm like, oh my gosh, they're winning. I got to get into this. You see that? I heard about WikiLeaks, all these. It didn't really matter. So yeah, that's onboarding, friends. It's flashing P&Ls. I'm not joking. It's flashing P&Ls. Profit and losses. That's onboarding. However, it's your worst enemy in the bull market. That's why I don't believe in doing that. I think it does more damage than good. Okay, so yeah, just got to be careful with it when it comes to these. All right, let's end with this, friends. Crypto green candles, nothing like them. So precious and appreciated. Here we are right now. So that's what we're just waiting for. Okay, waiting to see what's going to happen next. I've seen a couple of people have done their lovely fractals and everything else coming forward, but I mean, ultimately, at the end of the day, you still got to get through that normal price zone. And then if we have a look at the total crypto market cap, this is it pretty much. Hopefully, it's a triangle. That's it. We're waiting for the triangle. Please don't break the triangle. Do something like this and just continue up. And then we can continue the friendship. And I guess we'll decide what to do next when the later stage comes. Like, subscribe, bell button, or catch you soon.